What a wonderful world. G'day and welcome back to another video, everybody. Now today's video, we are deep diving, okay, into my YouTube archive. We are going back in time, I'd say to 2019, but it could possibly be 2018. It's incredibly sad how long I've been trying to do this YouTube channel. Anyways, this footage, folks, what you're about to see is me organizing my makeup case that I had back when I was living in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, performing every single day of my life. This was not necessarily all makeup that I just bought myself, but rather the makeup that I collected from over the many years of being a professional entertainer. When you are on contract, they do give you your own makeup, as well as items that I had bought for myself during that time. The next thing I do want to state is that this was pre-zero waste, pre-eco-friendly, pre-sustainable living lifestyle. So you are going to see a lot of brands and a lot of products that I wouldn't buy myself today. Most of them I'm certain are not vegan or cruelty-free, and secondly, they are not zero waste, they are not sustainable. You'll also see me use a few single-use face wipes, which is something that is definitely not in my sustainable lifestyle now. There are options, of course, like a face wash or a tea towel or a cloth that you can use, and that's something that I would advise doing if you are going to go through and clean your case and clean your products. I would now recommend using a face wash because it can simply be chucked in the washing machine and reused over and over again. Now, the craziest part for me is watching this footage back 5 years later and seeing me pick up items that are still in my collection. Still have not been used, still have not finished the products, still going strong, definitely expired, but they exist with me now, and I don't think that past me could ever fathom something like that. That these products are still in my life and ultimately still in the world and will continue to exist years after I'm gone because the packaging that the product comes in does not break down. And if you don't believe me, be sure to go and check out my zero waste makeup routine that I filmed 2 years after filming this video, which is now 5 years later. The timeline is literally so chaotic. Personally, I don't think anyone has a need for that many makeup products. We should probably only have one product per thing that we truly, genuinely need. Everything else is just too much. It's too much. It's too extra. There's no need. It's not a necessity. You need one concealer, you need one mascara, and that's it. You call it a day. That's really how we should be living our lives. And it's very easy to get sucked into societal standards and all of the media and marketing that's shoved in our face since we were this big. I get it, I've fallen for the trap before as well, but what I really want to bring to this YouTube is to show you that I existed in that world. I was a consumer, I was consumed. I loved all of the pretty things. I loved getting gifted makeup for free. I loved putting on makeup. To now living in a life where I am so conscious of every choice that I make and how it impacts the environment, because 8 billion of us not thinking that way has such a detrimental and negative impact on the environment. Yet 8 billion of us making conscious choices, even if they are just minor changes in our day-to-day life, truly could have such a positive impact and switch the narrative. And that's why I post these videos. I want to show you guys that growth can happen. We can do better. We should do better. Not everybody's perfect. We all start somewhere. Best start today. Now, with all of that being said, let's get on with the vid. Oh, I'm gonna sit with my legs apart because I am not a classy lady. We're gonna start. I will be cleaning my products as we go along. This is all of the jazz that we have in here, and it just really needs to get sorted. This is my case empty. I'm gonna take a wipe and just sort of lightly dust over everything in here. There we go. So now we have a case that actually shuts. Where do I even start? Let's start with palettes. That makes sense. Get the big things out of the way. So I have 2 AC on tour palettes. Okay, that's actually a really cool palette. So I'm gonna see if I can salvage that one, and I'm gonna try and take this guy to work. And I'm gonna put him in a broken pile. This is the light palette, that was the dark one. He's still good. They don't give us contour shades at work when they provide the makeup, so we have to bring our own and may as well start using them, so I'm gonna pop them over here. The next palette I have is this Morphe Brow 8 palette. I'm gonna leave this one here. Another Morphe product, 35D. Brand spanking new, fantastic. Although it does need to get fixed, it has to get super good, so let's pop it over there. And then I also have another Morphe palette here. This is the 35C. He's also broken though, needs to get super good, so I'm putting him in the broken pile. Next palette, oh my god, talking, right? Next palette, Shade and Light. Then I have these like little boxes with glitter. This is from MAC. Two pairs of boxes of eyelashes. I'm just gonna pop those there. So that's the palettes done. I've got some nail polishes here. This one's Chanel. My beautiful friend, one of my favorite people in the entire world, Nicole, bought these for me. I'm actually probably going to give these to my little sister. Ugh. Okay, that's better. My two beautiful Chanels are going in my keeper pile. Then I'm going to work on powders. So we've got Natio. Fantastic. I also have a Sephora Micro Smooth powder. Then I have another MAC product. And then there's this banana powder from Australis. I can't imagine me being able to salvage it. I'm gonna put it in the broken pile. Then I have some little Hoola bronzers. And these are just little tester guys. Those are my powders. Done. Oh, I found another palette here. This is Maybelline, the Nudes. I also have like two oil control things, which I am gonna keep. I think now we should move to, foundation. First one I can see is my Derma Blend. Here's another foundation. This is Krylon. That's another keeper. Basically, all of my foundations that I never use anymore, because I'm always at work, are going to get taken to work. I can't see any reason for it just sitting here and going off when I could at least use it. I've got two Maybelline ones in 110 and 120. And then I've got the Chanel one. Even though it's Chanel, and you'd be like, why would you use Chanel if you're just gonna sweat it off? I never wear makeup at home, so he's just sitting there doing nothing. I may as well use it at work. Oh, we have more Derma Blend. These are the Maybelline Fit Me Concealers. I'm gonna take these guys to work, which leads me into this one, the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. I'm pretty sure this guy is like completely dried out. I'll give it to my sister. She'll have a good play with whatever's left in there, I'm sure. Primers. Here I have the Makeup Forever Mattifying Primer. I'm gonna take this guy to work. Then I also have here the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Let's go for shadows and liners. Basically, all of my shadows are broken, which is fun. Love that. Here I have Typographic Keeping. It is MAC, so it's not cruelty free, but may as well use it and then never repurchase. Gel eyeliner from MAC. This is in Black Track. Another MAC one called Mythology, but the cap is not in it anymore, so I'm gonna put that in the fixing pile. And then we have another MAC one called Swiss Chocolate, keeping. And then there's this one, which is Brulee. I'm gonna keep it. Then I have these two, they're very much broken. This is Stila, I need to figure out how to fix that. This is Kat Von D, and she's also broken. I broke her as soon as I bought her. So I'm gonna put that in the broken part too. Right, I'm now on my knees because I'm hurting. Looks like 2 Urban Decay. The Paravision I was not a super fan of. It's not dried out though, so I'm gonna keep it. And then I also have this fun little razor sharp eyeliner, which I'm actually gonna take to work. I also have this Scandalize nude one. I'm thinking that this could also be something good for work because with all the heaviness around my eyes, they can look quite small on stage, and this might just open them up a little bit. So I'm gonna bring that to work too. I have a NYX Jumbo white pencil. I'm gonna leave that here. Then I have this MAC sample one. Again, I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it because it's part of a haul video. It's pretty dried up, so once I've done the haul video, this will disappear. It Hurts Being a Dancer. Iconic Maybelline pink mascara. It's a little dry, but nothing a bit of water won't fix. This is an eyebrow tinting thing, but it's too dark for me right now. I bought this when I had black hair, now I have ginger hair. When I go back to black, this boy is coming back in fashion. This is the Brow Drama in medium brown. I'm gonna take this to work. This is a Betty Boop mascara that one of my very lovely friends bought me. Hell yeah, I'm keeping this. And then finally, the worst mascara in the world is this Better Than Sex mascara that I literally keep on the off chance that I go to the beach, which literally happens probably once a year. This is crap, and I would chuck it in a heartbeat if it wasn't so good at being water resistant. Finally, we are down to lipsticks. Let's get this guy out of the way. This is a great sharpener because it's got the big and the small dude in it. So I'm gonna put him over there. So there's this little Beam lip balm, which is melted, so that's gonna get chunked. Then I have some MAC lip liners. This is in Cherry Red. Then I have another MAC one in Half Red. Then I have this fun little mauve color in Soar, again from MAC. And then I have this last one in Staunchly Stylish, and it's sort of like a nude brown. So I'm gonna keep those. Then I have these 2 lip creams from NYX. Next thing is a box. I'm assuming this is my Betty Boop lipstick. This is called Diva from MAC. It's like a plum red color. Some of these have to go to work. So I have these 3 NYX liquid lipsticks. I think I'm gonna take this brown one to work, and then I'm gonna leave these 2 really outrageous ones here. I've got this Stila Red lippy and this Stila sort of mauve lippy. I'm tempted to take that one to work as well. I'm gonna leave the red here. Then I have this Kat Von D, which was part of a haul. That'll go in the haul pile. So I think what's gonna happen is I'm actually gonna keep all of these higher end brands at home, and then I'm gonna take in the lip liners, and then I'm also just gonna take all of these fat guys, which means I'm also going to take the big sharpener thing. And that's everything. Now I've got to put it in my case. They're all gonna go to work. The next thing that we sorted. These 3 things here are gonna go to my sister, and then all of this good stuff over here, which is what we've got to find a place for right now. I also feel like I should kind of get the bags. These are the bags. This is my 2,500 dirham Sephora haul. This box here is my American haul. So I'm gonna put these 2 in there. This is still one that has to be filmed. Wow! This is a lot. Let's start with here. I've got my 3 NYX liquid lips. They're gonna go there. Then I have my 2 Stila, and they are gonna go not there. They're gonna go there because they're longer. My two baby NYX, which works well because it's like still a NYX. Then I just have this MAC one left. That's it for the lipsticks. Next thing, probably powders. Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. We're gonna put in my Natio Translucent, the MAC Dolly Pink Blush, and then I have these two cooler bronzing ones. That's all of that. Oh wait, no, we do have one more lipstick which is still in its box. Now we've got to do eyes. My 3 single MAC eyeshadows, and then my MAC eyeliner. Then I have a ridiculous amount of mascaras and stuff. So Better Than Sex, then my Betty Boop one, then my Maybelline, and then my Perry Vision. Then I also have Tattoo Brow, and I also have my NYX Jumbo. I'm just gonna mix it all, and it can be in ascending order. Over here, I used to put foundation, but all I have is this Smashbox thing, so I guess we'll just slot that in there. Okay, so finally, Shade and Light. Just gonna lay her down right there. Morphe. Gonna lay her on top of the Shade and Light. The MAC loose shades, and then the nudes palette. So these lashes, they're gonna sit like this for now. And I think these guys fit in here pretty well, so I'm going to overlap them like that, and then stick them in there. I'm gonna try and see where all of this is gonna go. We've got another tote bag, another case thing, which can go with these guys, a color encyclopedia, which is filled with eyeshadows. I need to rearrange this. So I'm just putting that horizontal so this little box can fit in sideways, and then the lashes, they're just gonna press up against the side. And the last thing that I'm gonna do is just take my nail polish things, and then in this gap is gonna go my nail polishes. And he is done. When I fix these, they will go into that little eyeshadow section. That will sit where the other palettes sit, and this will actually go along the base, and then I'll have that pink book that goes on top, and then the eyelashes on top of that. So once they're fixed, they've got a place. And then I've got this fun little box here. It would be silly to chuck out these boxes. All of this is just gonna flat pack straight into this guy. Yep, perfect. Done! So those are my 2 things settled. Let's just take this big guy in. This is my bathroom. Okay, so basically that there is where I keep my makeup case, just out of the way. Then I'm gonna take this thing here, which is filled with all of the like brush holders, and pop them down there. And then I'm gonna take these 2 guys, which is filled with like any medicines or, you know, pads, fun stuff like that. That's all gonna go in there. Then I have this entire section here, which is like all of my beauty products. And I need to figure that out, which honestly I'm thinking is just another video, and I'll just quickly tidy it up now. There shall be a part 2 because I just can't be stuffed anymore with all of this. Thanks for watching.